Hello students, welcome to online science class. I am Babita Bhatnagar. Today I will teach you class 7 science chapter 1 nutrition in plants part 1. Nutrition in plants. This chapter we will discuss in two parts, part 1 and part 2. In part 1 we will learn about autotrophs. In part 2 we will learn about heterotrophs. In part 1 we will know about the process of photosynthesis. We'll know about leaves of various colors, photosynthesis in algae, photosynthesis by plants part other than leaves, importance of photosynthesis. In part 2, we will learn about parasites, saprophytes, insectivorous plants, symbiotic plants, and how nutrients are replenished in soil. Nutrients and nutrition. All the living organisms require food. The organisms need to take food to obtain energy, to obtain materials for growth, and to obtain materials for the repair of damaged parts of the body. The process of taking food by an organism as well as the utilization of this food by the organism is called nutrition. The component of food like carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins, and minerals are called nutrients. Children, as you know, we all need food to grow and to live. So plants also need food to grow. So from where do they get their food? Well, they are autotrophs. They can synthesize their own food by the process of photosynthesis. In this part, we will learn about autotrophs and the process of photosynthesis. In part 2, we will learn about heterotrophs. Heterotrophs are plants and animals which cannot synthesize their own food. Autotrophs, autotrophic mode of nutrition. Those organisms which can make food themselves from simple substances like carbon dioxide and water by the process of photosynthesis are called autotrophs, and their mode of nutrition is called autotrophic. All the green plants are autotrophs. Plants not only make food for themselves, they make food for other animals, including human beings. Human beings and other animals cannot make their own food because they do not have chlorophyll, which is necessary for the process of photosynthesis. Heterotrophs, heterotrophic mode of nutrition. Those organisms which cannot make food themselves are called heterotrophs, and their mode of nutrition is called heterotrophic. All the non-green plants and animals, including human beings, are heterotrophs. The non-green plants called fungi, such as mushroom, yeast, and bread molds, are heterotrophs. They have heterotrophic mode of nutrition. Photosynthesis, the process by which green plants make their own food like glucose from carbon dioxide and water by using sunlight energy in the presence of chlorophyll is called photosynthesis. Oxygen gas is produced during photosynthesis. This oxygen goes into the air. The oxygen gas released in photosynthesis is utilized by all the living organisms for their survival. The process of photosynthesis first produces a simple carbohydrate called glucose as food. The glucose carbohydrate then gets converted into a complex carbohydrate called starch. This starch gets stored in the various parts of the plant, including leaves. Leaves are the food factories of plant because chlorophyll is present in the leaves. Photosynthesis is an endothermic process because sunlight is absorbed in this process. Photo means light, synthesis means putting together. Conditions necessary for photosynthesis. The presence of carbon dioxide, water, chlorophyll, and sunlight is necessary for the process of photosynthesis to take place. Photosynthesis cannot occur in the absence of any one of these conditions. Like if we want to cook food in our kitchen, we need water, we need energy, and some ingredients. So the plants also need water, carbon dioxide, sunlight, and chlorophyll to synthesize the food. Plants are the food producers. The process of photosynthesis can be represented by the following equation. Carbon dioxide plus water in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll makes glucose and oxygen gas. In this process, carbon dioxide gas is absorbed and oxygen gas is released. Leaves are called kitchen of the plants. Why? Because chlorophyll is present in the leaves and this chlorophyll absorbs sunlight. The sunlight is necessary for the synthesis of food. The energy from sunlight is used for synthesizing the food. The food prepared by the leaf is in the simplest form, glucose, and this food is distributed throughout the plant for carrying out the various processes by the tissue called phloem. How do plants obtain carbon dioxide, absorb water, and trap sunlight for photosynthesis? The plants take carbon dioxide gas needed for photosynthesis from the air. The carbon dioxide gas present in air enters the leaves of a plant through the stomatal pores present on their surface and utilized in photosynthesis. The oxygen gas produced in the leaves during photosynthesis goes out into air through the same stomatal pores. The stomatal pores of leaves open only when carbon dioxide is to be taken in or oxygen is to be released, otherwise they remain closed. The plants take water needed for photosynthesis from the soil. Soil always contains some water in it. Water present in the soil is absorbed by the roots of a plant and then transported to the leaves through the vessels, which run like interconnected pipes throughout the roots, stem, branches, and leaves. The tiny pipe-like vessels which transport water from the roots of a plant to its leaves are called xylem. The role of chlorophyll in photosynthesis. Chlorophyll absorbs light energy from the sun and supplies this energy to the leaves to enable them to carry out photosynthesis for making food. The role of sunlight in photosynthesis. The sun's energy is captured by plant leaves with the help of chlorophyll and converted into chemical energy of food. The solar energy is converted into chemical energy during photosynthesis. This chemical energy gets stored in the form of plant food. So when plants or animals utilize the food made by photosynthesis, they actually use the solar energy stored in it in the form of chemical energy. You know, the sun is called the ultimate source of energy for all the living organisms. Why it is so? Since all the food on this earth is made by utilizing solar energy, that is why the sun is the ultimate source of energy for all the living organisms. Leaves of various colors. Most of the plants have green colored leaves. Some of the plants, however, have leaves of other colors such as red, violet, brown, etc. The leaves having colors other than green also have chlorophyll in them. Actually, the large amount of red, violet, brown and other pigments in such leaves marks the green color of chlorophyll. So the photosynthesis also take place in leaves having colors other than green. Photosynthesis by plant parts other than leaves. Normally, photosynthesis takes place only in the leaves of plants. In some plants, however, photosynthesis also takes place in other parts of plants such as green stems and green branches. The green stems and green branches can do photosynthesis because they contain chlorophyll. For example, the desert plants such as cactus have tiny spine-like leaves to reduce the loss of water by transpiration. These tiny spine-like leaves of a cactus plant cannot do photosynthesis. The stem and branches of a cactus plant are green, which contain chlorophyll. So the green stem and green branches of a cactus plant carry out the process of photosynthesis to make food for the plant. Photosynthesis by algae. Many times we have seen patches of slimy green layer floating on the surface of a pond or lake, or, or even in the stagnant parts of a river. This is algae. Algae are a large group of simple plant-like organisms. Algae contain chlorophyll and produce food by photosynthesis just like plants. Algae, however, differ from plants because they do not have proper roots, stem and leaves. The green color of algae is due to the presence of chlorophyll in them. Synthesis of plant foods other than simple carbohydrate. The simplest food synthesized by the plants by photosynthesis is a simple carbohydrate called glucose. The glucose carbohydrate is made up of three elements: carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. The plant uses the simplest carbohydrate, glucose, to make many other foods such as starch, oils, proteins, and vitamins. Plants make starch as food. Some of the simplest carbohydrate, glucose, made by the plants through photosynthesis is converted naturally into a complex carbohydrate called starch. The starch is a food which is stored in various parts of a plant such as roots, stem, leaves, and seeds. Plants make oils as food. Certain plants convert the simple carbohydrate glucose made during the photosynthesis into oils and store them in their seed. Plants make protein as food. In addition to carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, proteins also contain nitrogen element. Plants combine some of the glucose carbohydrate made during photosynthesis with nitrate minerals obtained from the soil to make amino acids, which are then made into proteins. In this way, plant makes proteins as food. Plants make vitamins as food. Vitamins are highly complex substances which are an important part of our food. Vitamins are made by plants. Vitamins are contained in vegetables, fruits, cereals made by plants. Animals usually cannot make vitamins. Importance of photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is important for the existence of life on this earth. In the absence of photosynthesis, life would be impossible on this earth. This is due to the following reasons. Photosynthesis by plants provide food to animals, including human beings. So the survival of animals, including human beings, depends on the food made by plants by photosynthesis. The process of photosynthesis by plants puts oxygen gas into the air. It is this oxygen gas which the animals, including human beings, use for breathing and respiration. In the absence of photosynthesis, there would be no oxygen in air, and hence no animals could exist on this earth. Hello children, I hope by the time you will be able to answer the following questions. Question 1. Name a gas used in photosynthesis. Answer is carbon dioxide. Second question is, those organisms which can make their own food are called. Answer is autotrophs. The third question is, where does the synthesis of food in green plants take place? Answer is in the leaves. Question number 4. Name a gas produced in photosynthesis. Answer is oxygen. Question number 5. Name the green pigment present in the leaves of the plant. Answer is chlorophyll. Now we have come to an end of this learning session, Nutrition in Plants Part 1. I hope you all understood the topic well. Thank you.